The Community Table Restaurant Online Sports Report. Action highlights brought to you by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting Victor Valley teams and athletic programs. Barstow College freshman Tyler Burton accounts for both Vikings runs, scoring the first and racing the base hit that produces the game winner in Barstow's extra inning Foothill Conference victory over Victorville College. Gabriel Arizaga comes out of the bullpen and turns in a masterful performance for the Vikings, shutting out the Rams over 7 innings upon entering in impromptu manner with nobody out in the 5th. Anthony Beasley, TJ to his teammates, making his 3rd start of the season for Coach Irvin Bound's Rams. The Vikings lineup enters with a .234 team batting average, averaging 3.5 runs per game. Returning All-Foothill Conference right-hander Nicholas Winkler makes his 4th start of the season for the Vikings. The offensively challenged Rams average 1 run a game in their first 11 contests and enter with a .207 team batting average. Nicholas Winkler, out of Denver's Legend High School, the 6'7" sophomore, strikes out 2 this day of the 15 hitters he faces working into the 5th. The Vikings get 2 on with 2 out in the 1st. Easton Withers, the base hit here, sending Caleb Squire to 2nd. Anthony Beasley gets 5-hitter Dustin McNichol to fly out to left fielder Hunter Lambden to end the top of the 1st. Nick Winkler and the Vikings strand a Rams base runner in the 2nd when the ground ball to second baseman Caleb Squire ends the inning. Rams freshman catcher Adam Santa Cruz handles the first 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. The former Sultana Most Valuable Player puts away the pop foul for out number 1. Then guns down the Vikings' first base stealing attempt with the perfect throw to shortstop Greg Lackey for the 2nd out. Nick Winkler gets Greg Lackey on strikes for the 2nd of his 2 strikeouts on the day, leading off the bottom of the 3rd. The Vikings place a runner in scoring position in the 4th when Kalen Kimmel bunts Dustin McNichol to 2nd. McNichol, one of the 4 Vikings with 2 hits on the day. TJ Beasley douses the threat by getting the fly ball to right fielder Frankie Sarabia to end the top of the 4th. The Rams squander opportunities in the bottom of the 4th with base running errors, costing them 2 runners. Hunter Lambden leads off the inning with a single, but is picked off by Nick Winkler for the 1st out. Greg Giordano follows by running out an infield hit, one of 5 Rams base hits on the day. But base running error number 2 ends the inning when Giordano gets picked off at 2nd on the shortstop Brett Schreiner to first baseman Easton Withers to second baseman Caleb Squire, 6-3-4 double play. End of 4, still no score. Barstow poses another threat in the 5th. Jonah Yang leads off with one of his 2 singles on the day and is moved into scoring position on Dustin McDonald's sacrifice bunt handled by Martin Valdez. Leadoff hitter Tyler Burton walks, 2 on, 1 out. TJ Beasley bears down and gets 2-hole hitter Brett Schreiner on the fly ball to right fielder Frankie Sarabia. The runners hold, 2 out. The Rams escape unscathed when Vikings leading hitter Caleb Squire lifts the high pop-up to shortstop Greg Lackey. 4.5 innings in the book, no score. The day will end in a most unusual way for Vikings ace Nick Winkler. A zero-tolerance policy toward unsportsmanlike conduct. Only a head coach can question an umpire's call. If a player responds, especially with profanity, the player is ejected immediately. Winkler utters a profane disagreement when a close pickoff play at 2nd does not go the Vikings' way. The base umpire takes note and the Vikings' starting pitcher is ejected. Gabriel Arizaga is summoned. The 6'2", 220-pound Barstow Aztec graduate comes in with Adam Santa Cruz in scoring position at second and nobody out. Number 7 hitter Martin Valdez lofts a pop-up single that drops in left field, sending Adam Santa Cruz to third. Justin Bergman grounds sharply to third baseman Tyler Burton, who throws out Adam Santa Cruz at the plate. 1 out, runners still at second and third. Number 9 hitter Caleb Longfellow at the plate. Longfellow lifts a fly ball to center field. Frankie Sarabia tags up and scores the game's first run. For the freshman, Caleb Longfellow, the sacrifice fly produces his first run driven in of the young season. The run will be charged to Nicholas Winkler, whose earned run average is raised to 219. For the run-starved Rams, the 32nd run scored in their first 12 games. The Rams hold the lead through 6. Anthony Beasley gets his lone strikeout of the day in the 7th. Beasley will throw 90 pitches on the day. The Vikings break through in the 7th. Leadoff hitter Tyler Burton singles up the middle with 2 out. Burton, a freshman out of Shadow Ridge High School in Las Vegas, will advance to second on a wild pitch. Caleb Squire comes through, driving the base hit over the infield and into center field. Tyler Burton scores, and we have a 1-1 ball game. Squire collects 2 hits this day and his 6th RBI of the season. The freshman out of Arvada, Colorado, leads the Vikings with a .415 batting average. T.J. Beasley ends the inning on the pop-up to catcher Adam Santa Cruz. After 6 1/2, it is a 1-1 ball game. Gabriel Arizaga turns in a masterful performance for the Vikings, shutting out the Rams over 7 innings upon entering in impromptu manner with nobody out in the 5th. Arizaga's 6th appearance of the season, all in relief. He gives up 2 hits and walks 1 and is the winning pitcher. His earned run average by day's end, 1.02. One of the 2 hits given up by Gabriel Arizaga is this 8th inning single into right center by Greg Lackey, who is erased on the excellent throw by the hustling second baseman Caleb Squire. This play ends the 8th. Score still tied at 1. Barstow threatens to break the tie in the 9th. 1 out, runner on third. Kalen Kimmel's fly ball to Frankie Sarabia in right field, whose throw is on the money and in plenty of time to get Caleb Squire at the plate. We go to the 11th. Chris Thames on for the Rams. Tyler Burton at the plate. Burton's single to left is misplayed. Pitch runner Michael Davis scores easily from second, breaking the 1-1 tie. The Vikings put the Rams down in order in the bottom of the 11th, and Barstow Community College emerges victorious 2-1. The Community Table Restaurant Online Sports Report. Action highlights brought to you by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting Victor Valley teams and athletic programs.